is CDL Season 5, only Scrim week, so these matches don't actually matter, but I needed Dota to cast tonight. And I guess I could have casted already too well, but I wasn't actually home when they start, because they moved their starting time up to 8 o'clock. So yeah, we're here instead.
5 seconds.
Ooh, alright, hold on, boys. Hold on, boys.
Radiant team ban.
Okay, sorry. Developments elsewhere in life are happening. Anyways, Dota at hand. We had a patch recently, but not too recently. I think it was actually after the last finals. I can't remember if it was before or after the finals were played, but we are into the brand new season of CDL. I think we're at a good point. There was a lot of talk about loss of players, but I think we're at a really healthy point when it comes to Dark Willow, not Snapfire. When it comes to the amount of players, there is perfectly 6 teams, I think. 6 total teams for 30 players. Let me try and find the announcement post, but I think no, there's 8 teams. Okay. So yeah, 40 players total. Pretty decent. I think that's a good healthy league. It's easier to follow who is who. If you don't have like the set teams each league, you can also keep up with who's on what team from season to season a lot easier. We do have 2 brand new captains to CDL. I believe Nera might have captained earlier on in CDL, but I can't remember. And Bambino has not captained. I actually drafted Bambino in CDL Season 2 when I was a captain, and then retired immediately after. So if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about Bambino, I don't know what does. Anyways, I am 100% joking. Bambino is a god of the mid lane. I think he's going to be playing mid lane. Could be playing core too. I think he played core for us. Although I can't quite remember, because this was like almost a year ago at this point, and I like didn't commit it to memory. So yeah, that's what's going on. Oh god, I have to mute Steam. I have to mute Steam. Oh god, hold on. Steam's gonna be loud. One second. Do not disturb. There we go. Alright, 1 second. A 4 years ago? Sorry.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, anyways, I am like so scatterbrained right now because I'm trying to focus on like 4 different devolvements, whatever you want to call them. So we do get 2 nice picks in the Slaughter and the Rubik, and then we also have the Invoker Puck. Invoker is probably going to be a 4, and they run the Puck at a 3. It's kind of strange to pick Invoker that early if it is going to be mid, but the good thing is you can flex this if they want to run it mid or run it in the 4 position. I'm not a big fan of Invoker 4 because if you lose hard, and I've never really seen it go too great. If you do start losing lanes, Invoker can die super easily, really quickly. They also have a Slardar to just kind of hunt that hero too. I really want to see him pick up something like a Clockwork, but they don't want to run Rubik in the 5 position, so Clockwork isn't going to be in here. You could maybe run it if you're on Nera's team, right? Yes. If you're on Nera's team, like you could definitely run... Oh, wait, no, that's Bambino's team. Why is his name changed? Oh my god. And if you're on Bambino's team, you can still run a Clockwork here. It's really good in the Slardar. It's okay into Rubik. The lift out is okay. It's not quite as good as the Snapfire cookie out. but it still works pretty well. And then the little strange thing is too, they ban out the Razor plus the PA. I would think you want to do one or the other, and not really like, because you could pick up the Razor yourself and just have that counter, but since they banned the PA, it's like, well, let's just get rid of the Razor anyways, and it feels sort of redundant. To be honest. What is this, Bambino first pick? Yes, and Bambino get Radiant too. It feels sort of redundant. Banning out to, like, Razor is literally countering PA, so you ban the PA. PA is also not in a great spot right now either, so might not be even worth the thought put into banning the hero. Lich is very solid, probably going to be a 5, almost guaranteed going to be a 5 in the safe lane. Paired with Nera, I believe there was some before the game chatter saying that Nera didn't really know what role he was in yet. Maybe could go off lane, maybe could be in a mid position. We don't know yet, so it's completely up in the air. Right after this draft is over, I have to like run and do something, but that's after the fact. Also, in between games, I have to go throw laundry in the dryer too. If anybody is actually watching, you should totally remind me to do that, because I will probably forget in between games, because game 1 is going to be hype as fuck. And the puck, ogre. It's the Lich. Okay. You get a lot of lockdown, as well as the slow. Bloodlust, you have to pick a core that works really well with it. And with the troll band, I think that's the number one decision. You still have a Juggernaut here. A Juggernaut is still in the pool. That might just be what they pick next, because you're pairing it with an Ogre Magi that has a slow, that has a stun. You get like 3 or 4 levels into Jugger Spin. That's an easy kill. Slark would have been the other hero too. But I think Jugger's kind of countered by the Slark. I think you can still go for it. You probably want some more. Oh no, you have the puck. You don't care about Slark. Never mind. I think the Juggernaut's actually really good here then. Slark would have been the better pick, but with that gone, it's like, well, you still have a lot of kill potential with that hero. Other heroes, Weaver? No, you probably don't want to pick a Weaver into this lineup. I always have to like look at this list because I'll see something and then it'll catch my eye, and then we'll be good. Potentially an Ursa, or did Ursa get changed? Why am I not seeing Ursas anymore? This is a big question. I'm not sure. But they could potentially go for an Ursa pick. May not be the best here, but I mean, you have a lot of control with the puck. Ursa gives you a little bit more slow in a lane with an Ogre Magi. You can't really run Rubik into that, get caught out. Void does get boosted by the Ogre early, but it's not as much to like make it. Void really doesn't have kill potential on anybody above half health until he gets like Mask of Madness Mjolnir, or not Mjolnir, Maelstrom at the very least. And the mom build first too, I think, is still the objective. You could go Maelstrom first just to boost your farming speed, but mom can also do the same thing. And if you build mom first too, you can kind of decide at that point, okay, do I want to go into like a Maelstrom, or do I want to buy something else? Void has a lot of options that way. Pairing with the Ogre Magi isn't too great, unless, again, this is pretty much guaranteeing that Invoker is going to be their 4 hero, and they're saving their mid pick for last. I think it's going to be Bambino mid. Dryden support. Jamie, I forget what Jamie plays. Big fella mid. And King Zoe, or is that an ad? I can never tell. Everybody has ads for some reason on their names. That's why I respect Nera, because he's just like, no, fuck that. I'm just going to do my team abbreviation, even though it's the wrong team abbreviation. That's all right. Everybody's got like multiple teams. Team abbreviation into actual player ID. It's so easy. Thank you, Nera. I mean, Matt Yaman is close, but this team abbreviation is way too long, which I can't really talk to that because my actual one that I've been using for years now is like 20 characters long. So
Radiant team ban.
Ural is also hitting it. Rawl. I'm gonna assume it's Rawl. I've screwed up name pronunciations before, so not too surprised if I screw up another one. And people have yelled at me about it before too. So again, no worries. The Ricky ban, I quite like. Slark kind of worries about a Ricky getting picked and then just getting locked down. If you don't kill Slark in the chrono, you're gonna kill him with the Ricky. They do already have the Void though, so I don't know if they would pick a Ricky here. Is the main thing. Unless they're running like a Ricky mid, or they've fallen for the bait and assumed Invoker is going to be mid, which it still could be, but they might have just gamed themselves. And Invoker is going to be like 4 position no matter what. That's what I'm going with. I think it's 4 position Invoker no matter what, but we'll see here in 15 seconds. Less than that now. Mid hero for either Big Fella or Bambino, I think. Wait, which one even is Bambino? What? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I called the Clockwork pick. What the fuck? I called the Clockwork pick, like, very first pick. Someone, like, go back in time. I said they should pick Clockwork here. The team with the puck. And they did. It was just really delayed. I thought they wouldn't, but it was really delayed, and now Invoker is going to be mid. Are we? Nobody's picking heroes. Yes, we are recreating. It looks like anyways. Yep. Oh! I fat fingered it. What? There we go. All right, luckily I noticed. I will be right back. I think we're just going to jump into an all-pick lobby. It seems like we're just going to jump into an all-pick lobby. Has my mic been rotated this whole time? I am sorry. I've been talking into the side of my mic. One of these people has a stand. Why is his name Robbie G fan? Who is Robbie G? What?
I'll pick.
All right. Oh god, I forgot we have to do this. Although I'm kind of surprised it does it for lobbies. Do you think they would get rid of this for lobby games where it's just like, yeah, they probably screwed up the lobby? Because who the hell is going to do an actual all-pick lobby game? Like, when is that ever going to happen? If you're in a lobby, you're doing captain's mode. Like, there is no point to not. Alright. What are we getting here? Who's playing the Clockwork? Jamie. I mean, they could have played Clockwork mid. I've trashed people with Clockwork mid before. I'm telling you. Nobody trusts it either. They're like, why the hell would you play Clockwork mid? Nobody bought items. Why is the game starting? What? What? Where's the strategy phase? What is happening? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Alright, anyways, yeah, mid Clockwork is legit. Everybody talks shit about it. Whenever you pick it, they're like, oh, why are you playing mid Clockwork? That's garbage. Like, you can only play it in a 4 roll. Same thing with mid ET, too. Everybody's like, oh, you can't play mid ET. He just gets purged with his spirit, or he can't work with levels. It's the leveling's too incorrect. You don't want to level Stomp. And I'm like, Nobody knows how to play those 2 heroes. Nobody does. They're too difficult. Although Clock 4 is also pretty good. But maybe this is Clock 3. It could be the big fella 3 position too. What did he just say? Oh, that was just well played. Okay. But we'll see how that one shakes out. I'm a little interested because, again, they first picked this Invoker. It's still a support Invoker. What are they doing? Dryden is going mid on Puck. Okay, I thought for sure Dryden would go support, but apparently he's made the swap over to that mid lane. This is Scrim week, so you might as well just see what works. Throw some things at the wall. I mean, you can always pick strong meta heroes and win games, right? Like, this Scrim week is not the time to do that. Just do random things, try people in different positions, and see what happens. I think that's the strategy here. Raul is going to go for the backdoor to get the bounty room, but Dryden spots it out, throwing the orb forward. Nice try there from Raul. He's not going to get it. And Nera's going to be able to get the second bounty room bottom too. So they split 2 for 2. And we're at an even start right now. I think the draft advantage is a little bit towards the Meepo lineup. Really don't have too many counters towards it yet. And it doesn't feel great playing Clockwork into a Meepo either. Hooking into like 3 different heroes is like, I just want one person focusing with that battery assault. Meepo kind of makes it impossible to do that. The other thing too is, though, Meepo doesn't have too much escape. If you can get the Meepo isolated inside the cogs, you'll have him alone there for just a little bit. And then after like 2 seconds, the next Meepo will pop up next to you because of the ability that I forget the name of, the poof, into the cogs. And then you're splitting that battery assault damage, which I think is the play you want to make if you're Meepo. Still a gankable hero, though. It's not something like if you're into a Puck mid or like an OD mid, or what are some other heroes like that? Some meta heroes like that. Like you can't really hook into a Huskar. Some of these tanky heroes, but heroes that can easily get out of cogs, you can't really hook and try to kill. Meepo is still a hero that you can hit a hook on, get him in cogs, and then you have a Puck to do some damage without having to be inside of the cogs. It's unfortunate there that Dryden tanks some of that damage too. Nera looks like he's having not too bad of a start. He's going to be able to level the first Meepo. The coil is gone too. Dryden just gets taken down. Not the coil, sorry, it was the orb. He had used it to get the range creep CS. Perfectly hit there. Nera leveling the ultimate. Great timing. Waiting until that aggressive, really greedy Ord came out. We're also going to get this double stun onto Funky. Bottom. Funky's probably somebody else too, but I have no... Okay, we'll just say Funky. That's cool. That's cool. Top lane, Jamie's not doing too bad in terms of CS. Actually beating out you right now by 1. And actually Nera's just going to have a ball of a game. This is going to be such an easy game for him, I think. It's going to be hard to beat this Meepo. Early rotation top. It is 2 level 2 heroes. I don't know if you want to initiate onto either of these immediately, but with this Invisirune, they could potentially make something happen. There is the net. There's going to be the leap afterwards too, but the nice tornado from Big Fella is going to be enough to save him. I don't think so. It's a nice cogs, but will not save the life of the Invoker. Going to keep chasing after you, but Jamie, realizing that Nera could still just walk back at him, has to back up. Nera forcing his other 2 back. The cops are outside. I don't know if you can hear that yet, but they are, in fact, outside. This game's way too hyped. They're shutting it down. Funky chasing out Minoy, maybe looking for that outpost. It is an early aggressive ward here, too, to spot out the pull. We'll eventually go over and contest that just a bit. Dryden's not doing too bad mid either. You're still behind Nera, but this is mostly because Nera can just send a clone into the jungle and farm that at the same time. We also lose the Slark top to Jamie. I am so sorry that I missed that. You just solo killed a Slark. Huge props. Especially as a Clockwork too. That is not easy to do. This matchup does not favor a Clockwork. Again, anybody that can get outside of cogs is a Clockwork counter. That's how easy it is to counter Clockwork. Not a lot of people do it. Oh, and we just lost Void bottom too. I am missing so many kills now. Looks like he used the leap and they were still able to stun him. It is a tough lane. You have 2 stuns in here. I wouldn't be surprised if you put an early point into Arcane Supremacy, honestly. But maybe you still max the burst. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. I do not have corona. Don't worry about it. Just a regular sneeze. Just a regular sneeze. Alright, it's not coming. maybe later. Raul getting a bit of a slow on to Jamie, the lead forward too, but again, a nice tornado from Big Fella. What a save, Big Fella. Hitting some great tornadoes early. That hasn't saved him every single time, but he will eventually save Jamie there. You'll have to take it. Dryden getting stolen from the Arcaner there. Nera is already level 5. Just having a great game so far. They can't really stop the Meepo. You gotta wait until this Clockwork is level 6 or something, and even then I don't know how you stop this. It still feels like he's able to play so aggressive going unpunished. Bit of damage into Bambino bottom. He's having a little bit of trouble finding space, but he's still only down by 3 CS so far. 20 tops. Dryden 2 is going to be level 6 here really soon. Just a little bit more levels for that. We do get a stun over on the Funky bottom. What's the bash? The lift backwards. Needs to get another hit for that bash. Funky dropping lower and lower, but Matt Yaman does not have that sprint. Hits the stun through the corner, plus the bash. Is this going to be enough? I think it is. One more bash to seal it. What a stun from Matt Yaman to find that. Now Dryden mid. Again, the orb is gone, and Nera just finds him. Gonna punish him every time for using that orb aggressively to find CS, and it's 5-1. How do you stop the Meepo? The ball is already rolling, and they have no props for it. I mean, what do you use to stop this one? I mean, it's a snowball, and they don't have a flamethrower. Dryden's still level 5, and Nera is level 7, getting a little bit out of control. And this is a game too where you're like, all right, we gotta ban the Meepo afterwards. I think you just don't want to, even you don't have to ban the Meepo, but you're afraid of it now, and you gotta counter it. And bottom, they're losing Void again. Bambino has just gone too far, not expecting the bash into stun into lift. So much control there. 6-1 start. Complete wipe yet. Finally, Jamie's going to try and find a kill top. The battery assaults have to come, but no. The Fairy Fire are going to save Raul for now. Does have a rocket if he wants to throw it up. He is at 88 health, and it would not be enough. Oh, no. Somebody ordered pizza in the middle of a game. In mid, this is actually really good because mid there's something happening that I would have missed otherwise. So thank you for the pause. See Funky Dealer sitting out bottom. Matt Yaman going for an early phase boots is gonna have it really soon here. Me. I think we're gonna see that. I mean, earlier you have phase boots on a slaughter too. It feels pretty good, especially if you look at Bambino's farm. Still doesn't have boots yet. He's working on that treads, only level 4. I mean, this is pretty much a complete wipe thus far, and that gold graph says it. All one way. It's only a 1k lead though. Definitely not over. It's not over. They're not out. It just isn't looking very great. It's not looking very great. Might see another kill mid too, because that orb is once again gone. You do have phase shift. Why is he saying sorry to me? That's the first time I made the joke like that, I swear. My entire life, that's the first time I made a joke like that. Alright, I think we're good here. Let's see if Dryden can escape mid. Does have that phase shift, but it cannot use it. There's going to be a rotation over. Nera gonna realize it. No, the tornado missed for Big Fella, and he's going to get away. The poof back to the other Meepo. What a play by Nera. He's saying, hey, I'm going to split these Meepos. You have to try and chase one, and if you miss that one, they're both gone. Excellent micro there from Nera. And I guess really it's not even like that hard of a micro, but it's just the mindset, the amount of practice. I feel like it's practice that gets you to that point where it's just like, all right, split the Meepos down mid lane. That's the best chance of survival right here. Hell of a player though. full respect. And I think what he did there too was he poofed one to this position while poofing the one that was over here back to the fountain. So they just like switch spots at the same time. Right? Yeah, because his TP's not on cooldown. That's exactly what he did. Another crazy little play, too, that I wouldn't even have realized had I not been, like, watching it. But Funky gonna get bashed again. Bottom has the debuff from the armor. Void does have the jump in 5 seconds. Bambino gets a nice rotation from Big Fella. There's the tornado, too. They really want to turn this. Matt Yaman is dropping lower. He doesn't have the chrono quite yet. Able to get that debuff back onto the Void, but I don't think they want to go any further. He's once again, and they find the Slark again. Top Jamie is a madman. How are you doing this? That is 2 solo kills on a Slark, and this time the Lich was even up here. Was that Slark 6? Okay, no, that wasn't Slark 6. That would have been even more impressive if Slark was level 6. And still the Clockwork's getting a solo kill. But hell of a game for Jamie. He's really just... Jamie has both kills right now. He's keeping his team in it. 8 minutes into this game, they're down 7 kills. Or 5 kills total. 7 kills to 2. Jamie is going to be able to heal up with that rune. Gonna find a nice ward there, too. It's kind of weird. He seems super far away from that. Taking a nice orb, but Puck can't actually go to it. Just gets rooted, and Dryden again ticked down. Nera perfectly timed on the nets there. See a nice again finding you top Jamie. How are you doing this? Is he gonna get out though? He doesn't have mana for the TP. Trying to escape into the trees, needs to juke out Nera. There is one of the nets, and no, Nera's not gonna find him. What? This is... I've never seen a clock out play a Slark like this ever. This is crazy. This matchup is not Slark favored by any sense of the word. Like, what? How are you doing? This is like actually a game where I might go back and watch the replay and just watch the clock perspective. This is something that I want to know how to do. Like, I have no idea how a Clockwork has pulled this off. He's going to be able to get a kill onto the Lich too. There's no battery assault quite yet, but with Raul running away from his creeps, there is just no way for a Lich to survive. And a keen optic too on the Meepo. There is 3 clones now. Can I get up to 4 total in just a couple of levels? And you also get the Agnums too. I believe it's still you buy Agnums on this hero. I think for sure. Damage boost is just too much in mid. You still got to be careful. Dryden's paid this punishment multiple times now. He's going to miss the last hit on that catapult. What? Is that a talent? Strength? How is he getting lifesteal right now? Or is that not lifesteal? Is that off of... Yep. Okay. It's a health steal. I have not read Meepo patch notes for a while. Or paid attention to them. So... just completely missed that. See a big rotation bottom. Funky's going to be the one to lead the charge with Jamie following it up. Couple hits into that ward. Get rid of that one, and now you need it back here. You have to be so careful. You have a lift, but it's a Clockwork. Jamie is going to be able to find the hook. They see Matt Yaman. The stun, you don't even need the hook right now. The lift not even going to be there. You might find a kill onto Dryden, though, with a couple of nets. A nice rotation from Nera. The Clockwork falling low. A couple of hits from Nera, and again, another kill. In comes the Lich Ult too. No, Bambino just ran it over to the Foker, and it's a double kill for Raw. Bambino to follow. What a net from Nera, and an amazing rotation. It's a full wipe. Nera with the triple kill. Bambino, you got the move speed, but it still brought the Lich Ult back to the rest of his team. Just an awkward engagement there. They don't kill Matt Yaman quickly enough. And I think, yeah, Jamie still has all 5 kills right now. 15 to 5. And all of your kills are on the Clockwork. You gotta find something on your Void right now. Still no blinks yet, so Matt Yaman can't play too aggressive here and just go for that blink stun initiation. They do get a cold snap over on Matt Yaman too. It's not really gonna last too long. Look at a little bit of the slow. Matt Yaman still camping out over here. Doesn't want to be in the trees for too long. Could just escape right now. The stun again onto the Slardar. But what happened the last time he initiated onto a Slardar? Did not turn out well. I think they realize that too. They don't want to chase it too far, knowing the rest of the team is here. This clock hook is still up. Who does he want to go for? Jamie still got all 5 kills. Is going to miss it on that one. A nice stun from Funky Dealer. Running forward is Jamie, just with the battery assault this time. Is going to get a couple of stuns, but you still got to be careful with this Slark here. Can easily die. A nice hook away. Will live on the clockwork for now, but now the big bad Meepo is in town, and Funky looking very dead on the other side of the cog. Sorry.
Cracks in Dyer's top tower? Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie essentially killed the ogre there, but there's not too much you can do. See Big Fella still trying to stop the push bottom, but there's not too much you can do. Like, it doesn't really feel like Big Fella can single-handedly push this one back. They get a nice stun on a Funky Dealer, plus the EMP, getting rid of all the mana, but it's not quick enough before that Slark ult comes back out. Slark actually be up to pretty much full mana. There's the tornado to follow up. You does have a leap away. Is going to get coyed with the puck, and there's the counter too. But the Lich Ult bouncing out to a lot of creeps. They kill off this Slark. Whereas Nera is not going to be able to show up to this. Is top right now, so doesn't have those bots yet either. Going to get the return kill on a Dryden as well as the Ogre. You lost 2 heroes at the same time though, and again, every single time you trade kills, it's going to be more beneficial for Radiant. Jamie missing the... No, he hit the hook, actually. Just got killed beforehand. A nice double kill for Matt Yaman. He's tired of tanking these deaths. The rest of his team, the EMP, going to get tanked up on that Slark. I'm surprised Nera didn't go for the bots, honestly. Going for the treads instead. I'm really surprised. He definitely would have been able to show up to that fight bottom and just make it another clean sweep. Clean sweep. Almost. So he's got a blink dagger. Like, actually, he's straight up has a blink dagger. He's still saving for it though. Should be able to poof to these illusions to get it in the fountain there, doesn't he? Meepo literally does not even need a courier, honestly. He already's got this E-Blade too. Oh, it's 15 minutes, Nera. Can you, like, at least go a little bit easy on a team that you last picked the Meepo into? This is just unfair. This is just, like... This is so dirty. This is really dirty. For a Scrim week, you're just gonna last pick a Meepo. This is, like, a hero you pick if you just, like, want to win a game, and it's, like, a playoff series, and it's tied at 1. I'm really surprised that they bring it out in Scrim week, but I guess it's just like, oh, let's just see if Nera can play it, and they're like, yep, Nera can play it. Okay, well, Nera is never getting this hero again if people are doing their scouting. And again, I don't necessarily mean people are going to ban it. I just mean you have to keep it in mind, keep some counter picks ready for it in case they want to go for that last pick. Are going to spot it over in the trees too. That battery assault from Jamie. You have to be so careful going in this though. All those Meepos are going to come in, and that battery assault is just so weak. Down goes the clock. I think no, a nice tornado plus the chrono. It's on all 3 Meepos, but again, out comes the Lich Ult. Jamie going to tick down. They found a kill on the Slark. What a coil from Dryden onto all the Meepo clones plus the Slardar, but it's not going to last long enough to actually get the kill. Jumping away is Bambino. Gonna get netted. Bambino ticking down. Nera will finally fall for the first time, but you've lost so much. There's the stolen chrono. Just screw it. You might as well. They find the kill on the Dryden. Triple kill for Raw. Insane initiation there. I'm surprised they committed for it. Clockwork Jamie onto Nera. And you just don't have enough damage to find the kill yet. 10k net worth on Meepo. Is the first death was 8-0-4 before it, so it is a lot of gold too. 740, Jesus. That one feels pretty good. Wait, who got that again too? Okay, it was Dryden. So Dryden's going to get caught up quite a bit. He pretty much has that Yules. Which, wait, does the net cancel Yules? I can't quite remember. It's not like it matters too much anyways, because he still can just hit it afterwards. So the blink now on Nera. You could go for it again, but you still got to be careful jumping forward onto Bambino. Fuck this hero so much. This is just stupid. That's a feels bad man too. It's just like you can't do anything about that. There's just nothing you can do. I mean, you just have to be like, oh, well, we should have had vision over here, I guess. But that's about it. And now they're going to take Roshan like 2 seconds because they have a Slardar plus a Meepo. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner. It's going to fall so quickly. You do have Jamie looking for a hook, but running up the hill is Matt Yaman. Still going to go for it. Gets stunned, gets feared, gets bashed. Is he going to go for it? No! Nera's already picked it up. Jamie gets the Force Staff away too. It was a nice attempt. He's not going to find it. You're trying to get away. That blink already used, plus the lift too. Jamie looking very dead. The Force Staff gone. Cannot get uphill, but he's already used most of the nets. He's able to dodge another one, running back into the Meepo clones. He's just making space at this point. The E-Blade to find the kill, and on the backside, Big Fella dropping lower and lower. They don't actually have vision for that Ghost Walk. Maybe going to jump forward onto Funky, but deciding not to. You really don't want to do too much without Nera in the area. Bambino still farming too. Wants to pick up that Maelstrom and does have the Mom, so he did go for that first into the Maelstrom. And like I said during the draft, the Void really doesn't have kill potential until that Mom Maelstrom comes out. So definitely not going to be too useful to the team until he gets that second item. Robbie G needs to rob some gold, apparently. Find this last item. 500 gold until he's able to pick that one up. And you really can't move into your jungle either. That's the hardest part. I just have to give these creep waves to avoid. And, well, I'm not really sure how you win this game, honestly. 26-10 down by 8k. We're only 20 minutes in this game. Meepo has got Aegis, almost got a Scotty, E-Blade Blink. And your mom might just find Big Fella roaming around in the trees here. Funky placing a nice ward to get some vision there. They also get the Chrono over onto Nera, but again, you don't have enough damage. I think Nera just had to use it defensively there, knowing he would have died otherwise. And your defense is gone. The Chrono down for a long time. And blinking forward is Nera, knowing that it's down. Big Fella is gone. Annihilated by Nera, and up into the tier 3s that go. Matt Yaman once more. He's thirsty, trying to kill off the Ogre. It's the buyback from Big Fella, but it's not going to be in time. A nice tornado onto the rest of the clones. There's a hook on the back too, but he missed the cogs onto Raul. Raul rocking away. Bambino's gone too far. Triple kill for Nera. It's 2 buybacks to start. Jamie finding kill onto you, but the Slark really doesn't matter. Nera is the big target. He still got the Aegis too. Out comes that Lich Ult. It does bounce once, and I think they're still going to find that dieback onto the Void. Easy nets there for Nera, and he's going even further. Good game called by Bambino. We're not going to see a Rampage like I thought we would, but they're going to ban the Meepo, and I'll say it again too. I feel like they don't need it. Yeah, 1 second, Smack. I have to go find it. You're not going to use this for like nefarious uses, are you? I'll just send it to your Discord. I mean, I don't know what nefarious uses you can even put this to, but whatever. Oops, I just mistyped that. There we go. I think that's it anyways. Yeah. Anyways, on to game 2 we go. What a blowout. Nera just playing out of his mind. What a, like, how dirty you gotta be to pick that in a scrim. Especially, I think they had a stand-in too. I think Funky was the stand-in. That's not it, right? Do I have any of these people added? I have Bambino, right? Are they in the lobby? No. Oh, and big fella. Okay. All right. Yeah, but we're just waiting on game 2 lobby, I guess. Just I feel like you banned the Meepo, but I don't want them to. I really don't want them to. I feel like you just draft it. Like, if they seriously want to pick Meepo twice in scrims, like, just let them have the wins. Like, you got the whole point of scrims is to, like, learn something about your team, right? What does picking Meepo really teach you? Okay, apparently no. Smack is not going to use it for nefarious purposes. But anyways, game 2, I need to go put my laundry in the dryer, so I will be right back.
Five seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
All right, I'm just going to say, that is not a field test. How is that a field test?
10 seconds remaining.
How is picking a Meepo a field test? You don't need a field test. Cheesy
5
drafts.
seconds remaining.
Bambino, come on. Come on. Don't call him out for the all chat. Anyways, so we did not have the draft technically last game. If you look at the VOD, they did remake the lobby into an all pick lobby. So we don't have that for this game too. But I wrote down all of the heroes and picks from it. So I still have that in my book here. Whew. Okay. And we do have Nera's team getting first pick this game. So they're like, yeah, we're not giving you that again. That's literally what won you the game last time. And we're not going to deal with that again. So also going to flip sides too, it looks like. Let's see here. We get the Dark Willow.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, is more developments
5
happening?
seconds
Ooh.
remaining.
Real life developments, boys. We also have Slardar, Snapfire.
Radiant team pick.
Let's see here. Let me compare these to game ones. I need more water. Slardar, Snapfire, Ember. And then the Dark, the Willow, Ricky Lich. I think the Lich ban is fine. Thank God they didn't ban Meepo, because they were just like, we're going to counter it this time. We don't have to worry about it. You don't have last pick, so no big deal. Well, we'll see what they want to go for that first pick here. It is up to Nera. They opened with the Rubik Slardar pretty much immediately back to back in that game one. Just kind of like, okay, this is what we got figured out. This is what we're going to do. It's that Rubik Slardar.
Dire team pick.
And we'll see they're open with the AA. I think, again, this is the time when you need to really experiment with your picks. AA is a pretty handy start here. Pretty good utility hero. You have to hit those ultimates. It's not something you can just rely on happening. You probably need some setup for it. And what I just realized too, we had a really quick game one, and because of the delay for it too, I think it was like 30 minutes. We're still on track here in game two. It's only 9 o'clock Central Time, 10 o'clock Eastern, and we're getting on to the second game. So perfectly timed by Nera's team. 5D chess right there to make sure we're still on time with the rest of the series. Making sure that nobody else gets any extra scouting time for next week. You could get, like, theoretically a couple of, like, an extra hour of scouting time with the rest of your team. Just be like, hey, let's watch the end of this game, and oh, we're playing them next week, and that's an advantage. So you never know. Especially these Scrim Week matches too can get very interesting. Nobody really wants to show too much yet. Be like, this is just finding your Zen state, I think. Finding, okay, how are we going to play a majority of our games? And then you're not going to show off your cheese stratch, Nera's team. Cough, cough. You're not going to show off these strats that you should be pulling out later into the season when you actually need to get wins. That's just bad planning right there. It's just bad planning. What does picking Meepo in a scrim match accomplish? You stop somebody, and now what? The game doesn't matter. I'll give it to you. It's a good win. Nera is a god, but I've known Nera is a god for like the last year, 2 years. I don't know. Nera's been playing RD2L for quite a while, I think. I can't remember like the first time I casted a Nera game, but to be fair, I can't even remember when I first started casting. I think it was like CDL. Oh gosh, has it been 8 months now? And Nera has played in most of those seasons.
Radiant team back.
As well as I think Nera's in League of Lads too, but I can't remember. So it might have been in some of the other leagues I've casted. Do get the Lifestealer pick too. I think into Mars it works really well. Obviously, you can just waltz right out of that Mars ult, which is, I don't know, I think they need to change that. Like, BKB shouldn't get you out of Mars ult. I feel like it should just be a wall, like kind of like Earthshaker's Q, and there's no getting out of it. I think it just needs to be a wall. And the only way you can get out of it is by flying over it. Which, I don't know, there's not any items that make you fly yet. I guess there's spider legs. But we might get items at some point that allow you to fly. Can I just, okay, well, we need more, like, built items. We haven't gotten a lot of, like, actual items to buy. Also, I forgot that Holy Locket existed. Does this item still exist? Or is it gone? Nobody builds this item. Who builds this? Nobody. I have never seen anybody build a Holy Locket. Why does it exist? Like, every single other item at least sees some use in the game. They're actually, like, pretty well balanced. Every single item you see bought. Holy Locket, I haven't seen once since it got introduced. I think the only time people actually built it was when it first got introduced, and they're like, what the hell is this? Or, oh, it's garbage. I'm not going to buy it anymore. But we do get the Meepo ban coming out now, so they even still, they're afraid of it. I didn't think they would do it, but they're like, okay, just beat us with something else, and they still pick cheese. Oh my god. This is stupid. What is this? Alright, alright. Bane techies.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, hold on one sec. Yep, they're still not doing all chat. They're probably pissed off, right? This is so stupid. Is this a Nera mid techies too? Please tell me Nera is just like, okay, I'm gonna pick all the cheese strats for myself, guys. You guys are playing a normal game, but I'm screwing around the whole time. Nobody else gets to have fun. This is Nera's actual strategy. Nobody else gets to have fun. It's only me. What is this? I guess, okay, to be fair, this is the week that you screw around, I guess. I did say that. You might as well just throw whatever at the wall and see what sticks, and they're just like, let's just see if we can win with techies. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm curious, again, where this is going to be lane. They did pick a Viper up as well. Might as well just go for some more ranged heroes, get rid of those mines. Techies is nothing what it used to be. Definitely not a hero that you really have to worry about as much anymore. So that could come into play, and the Abaddon is a block pick, I think. But you already have the Mars pick, so maybe it's not. They could have gone like Mars mid, Abaddon core, but they picked that Viper. Oh wait, no, Abaddon off, sorry. But they picked the Viper, so it's like, yeah, they can't really draft the Abaddon and fit it into the lineup anymore.
10 seconds
When it gave Matt. Okay, yes, Joker, but like recently, I've never seen anybody build it ever. I need to look at actual stats to see if like how often people buy it. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be damn near zero, like less than 2% of games, something like that. It's got to be somewhere down there. And the Arc Warden ban too. Get rid of that cheese. Nera is not going to get some ridiculous hero. He's going to pick a Huskar, isn't he? Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna pick a Huskar. I think Nera's gonna pick Huskar. It's guaranteed. They're just picking straight cheese. Like they don't. It's a great pick with the Lifestealer too. It's not banned. He's picking a Huskar. He's picking Huskar. It's near. It's like a 70% chance. Nera is just like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it, boys. Ultimate cheese. They don't have last pick, so it's not as strong. And it's gonna be into a Viper too. And Viper pretty much beats everything. But I still think Huskar is pretty good.
10 seconds.
Again, you have a Lifestealer vehicle, which, oh my god, the move speed. Plus, I can't remember if it gives you attack speed or not. I don't think it does, but just that move speed is still going to be crazy. Please do it. No! Why did you pick this trash? Nera, you could have done the ultimate, like, F you to Bambino right now. F you through your draft. Like, okay, you're gonna ban my Meepo, we're just gonna last pick a Broodmother, or we're just gonna last pick a Huskar. Like
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, whatever. The Lena pick is gonna be last. They really don't have a great vehicle for a Lifestealer. It's pretty much just Abaddon. Oh, it's big bad now. But sure, it used to be useful. It needs to, I don't know. It feels like a neutral item that nobody wants, honestly. It's strange. They are gonna random a hero. What? 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 What just happened? What? I think it's a random. I mean, I guess we could remake. These matches don't matter. Oh.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright. Whatever. Their own team is saying. Alright, the CM, whatever. We'll see what happens. Position 1 CM, let's see what happens. Or, what? Oh! Pretty's lame. I wanted to see it, although it probably would have just been another blowout. So we won an actual game of Dota. Yeah, and it is... Oh. So we have a little bit to jump into game 2. All pick round 2. 2 games in a row we're doing all pick, actually. Very solid. And we're still waiting on the last player, Dryden. Nope. Wait, who are we waiting on? Minoy. I don't remember saying that name. Nobody has teams yet. But yeah, we still need one more. Make sure that people remember this. I want to play with the lighter while we wait. Oh, his brawl. This game is fire. Alright, yeah, we're still waiting. See, this is weird. Why did they get 3 picks? Oh, because everyone picked and it's still broken. The intro screen is broken. And now the strategy time is like right now. So everybody's already picked and into strategy time, and it just does this. Okay. So Nera in the first game played mid, but that's because they picked Maguire. So who knows? We'll actually see. What is he playing? Yeah, he's playing mid this game too. Wait, is Maguire? Why are you not playing right now? Or are you not in the season? I wanted to see a Maguire Nera mid matchup, and that's gonna be ruined if Maguire isn't playing.
10 seconds
Rip.
remaining.
Two of the best playmaking mids in the game.
5 seconds remaining.
You were supposed to pick CM. Wait, what? What? Okay. Well, we do get the Juggernaut. Yeah, so we are in an all-pick lobby because they random the CM accidentally. So we're just moving on and going to an all-pick, giving them the Jug because of the... I mean, it's Scrim week, so it doesn't really matter too much. If it had happened in playoffs, honestly, it would have happened during the regular season too. I would have probably said screw it. I don't really care too much. But like playoffs, maybe. Maybe. Yes, it is Nera position 1. It's going to be the same in this game too. With that Nera on the Lina. We also have a Techies pick. Yeah. Lifestealer is going to be solo laning. They are running a tri-lane, it looks like, unless Techies is just going to be roaming for the most part. I thought they would run the AA with the Lifestealer because you do have a decent combo there with the double slow. Especially if Skywrath gets a little bit too far out. That is pretty high kill potential onto a squishy-ish hero. And it's going to be a Lifestealer solo laning into a Skywrath plus a Mars. I don't think that plays well for a Lifestealer to start. Once Lifestealer gets like 3 or 4 levels, it's a lot easier. But to start here, it's going to be really tough for him just to get going. Yes, they won with the Meepo. It was literally a 20-minute game. I think... I think it was a final kill score of like 30-5 or 30-7 or something. Yeah, you could have casted tonight, Maguire. What the hell? It's too late now. I think Techies just broke his smoke, actually. I'm walking a bit too close, but now it's ticked off. Get the rotation over. They're on the low ground too. They don't see this coming. It's gonna be the stun onto the Bane that just barely hit. The silence as well onto the Jug. They could even find the kill onto the Jug if they want to. Right clicks is gonna be able to do it. Trying to get the kill onto Mayamon, but they miss it. The first blood onto the Juggernaut. What a silence for Mayamon. Just completely like no fear at all. That was impressive. Really trusting the teammates, and you just got to pop spin there sooner. He really fixed. That was a nice block from Jamie too. I don't know if you noticed that, but he did block so that the creeps would end up underneath the tower here. Right in that tower range. Very nice play there. They also have a... Is this... Okay, yeah, so Techies is rotating back up. Looks like he either suicided or... No, just walk back to base. Okay. Get another nice silence onto the Bane, and he's just gonna do some damage. This is just stupid. I think he's gonna die though. It's not gonna pay off for him, especially with the brain sap too. One more right click. Funky getting shuked. There's the shield too. He doesn't find it. Funky, just a little bit of a mismanaged click there. I think he finds that with the A click. Not quite finding it, and yeah, he's just gonna go deny himself to creeps. Unfortunate thing for Mayamon too is that TP still on cooldown, so even when he comes back up, he's still level 1. And it's, I mean, it's not a great start for Techies. I don't know how often you say that. Nera, how did you do this? A kill onto the Viper. Nera is already having a fantastic game yet again, and this isn't on the Meepo. What is Nera's rank actually? It doesn't show. I'm not quite sure. Is on the draft sheet that I linked earlier. If Smack is still in chat, I mean, you can look. Get a nice slow onto roll. You gotta be careful of this spear to send you back into the rest of the team. They maybe could go for Skywrath, but it's gotta be more trading from Mural, I think. Can't really be playing too passive down here. It just wants another level. Tanking a lot of hits from this Skywrath too, who's out of mana now, but he's got 4 mangoes. Popping a little bit more there. Yeah, this is actually Dryden mid dying once into the Nera. Minoa able to get back out, I think. Popping another shield too. There's going to be the brain slap plus the sleep. They get the kill bottom onto Big Fella, but you lose lifestealer at the same time. I'm on the way less important kill. Because they did lose that lifestealer. I mean, I'm on the kill that got the tip to come out, so. It wasn't that. It wasn't like that eventful. Or that impressive, I guess, but. Nonetheless, just an easy, straight up kill there for the Juggernaut. I'm glad they didn't pick CM, probably. Kind of hard to turn that one into a game, especially into an Abaddon, too. I don't even know how you pull that off. Juggernaut actually feels pretty good in this game, too. I think it would have worked last game as well, though. Again, I think their big issue is, like, on Nera's team is they don't have the greatest of vehicles. It's just the techies, right? Like techies suicide in. Speaking of that, they're just gonna find another kill onto Dryden. What timing? Matt Yaman is actually getting some work done. Still only level 2. Does have a couple of mines to go place too. Has not placed a single mine yet. It's only been the suicides thus far. Deciding just not going for it quite yet. Will be an Invis rune found for Nera as well. And there is actually another kill top too. It looks like it was a brain sap in his sleep. And again, Bambino relentless with the tips every single kill. You're going to miss some CS though, Bambino. I see that. Did not get away with that one. And again, mid, Matt Yaman finding an Invis rune, maybe going to place some mines behind. Potentially kill a courier, but I mean, the creeps are probably going to find it first. Let's get you two. It is a rotation bottom for Matt Yaman. But how do they want to initiate this? And first, it's going to be on to Big Fella, the slow coming out, but you're all with the silence as well coming from Matt Yaman. There's no way for an AA to get out. Do they get the return kill yet again? You popping the fairy fire, taking a bit of damage from Jamie. Jamie has the spear again. Who hits it? You find the lifestealer yet again. That mine already placed, so I don't think they have enough damage to find Jamie unless he's going to go for the suicide again. But nope, it's on cooldown. Not gonna get the return kill for a Mars who just dove so far. And again, you're all gonna get stunned up. Jamie turning it with the spear. That's a worthy tip there. TPing out, didn't want to keep running away. Why is there a wand here? That is a 200 gold item just sitting on the ground. Let's get Big Fella maybe going for a kill. A nice silence there, but he's still gonna be able to get the suicide off. Or creep wave 2, bringing it a bit low. Tip there from Matt Yaman. I mean, sure, whatever. How long is this wand gonna sit here? Let's take bets right now. See Nera as well, still farming mid. Is up to 20 CS, so Viper's kind of far behind. You're also a bit far behind the Juggernaut top and the Mars in the off lane. And actually, Jamie's farming really well. 2 kills plus 30 CS. Untouched game right now. Top, I think Minoy's going to tick down. It's 3 kills for the Juggernaut. Bambino, you died once at the start of the game. You give away first blood, but I think you're pretty happy with 3 kills to follow that up. Easy game from here on out. And just stay alive for the rest of it too. I don't want to get caught out by that techies yet again. We do have a little bit closer game 2. Thankfully. And we do get a little bit closer of a game 2. as game 1 was pretty much a wipe with the Meepo pick. And they're going to dive mid too, getting the slow, this freeze onto Dryden. It's going to come out too. Matt Yaman getting the silence kill. Suicide all the way through. Big fella with the TP doesn't want to be here either. Kill is going to be split. 142 gold shared. Matt Yaman dying to neutrals, and back to status quo we go. Nera getting some nice kills with the DD rune. Greatly timed there. Getting a little bit of a slow on the Mars bottom, but I don't think you can really turn this into anything. There's the wall placed, the ultimate getting rid of all these trees. The stun onto a lifestealer too. He's gonna find the kill. You just being a little bit too aggressive. Jamie punishes him for it, and now Jamie going to get punished. Nice farm there for Matt Yaman. You still don't have your ult. It feels like the only good ability that Techies has anymore is Blast Off. Like, that's the only ability that's worth leveling anymore. The rest of his abilities are so boring. It's like, oh, it's a mine, just right click it. Oh, I mean, the stasis traps can get pretty annoying, especially on like cliffs when you can't press them first. Or attack them first. But the ultimate is like, if you're in any bracket like above, I would say like Archon, you know, just buy a gem, just buy some sentries, and the hero is completely countered. And you look how little mines he has on the map right now. Even you're gonna spot all of these.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, you could really place them as in the trees. Nera, I am so sorry, Nera. I am like missing all of your kills right now. But you are just trashing Dryden. And it's just a tough matchup for Dryden too. And it's not really the hero matchup either. So that Dryden died the one time early. And it's hard to get back into the game from here on. It's mostly, if you're a Viper in this situation, you have to say, okay, I need to go to the jungle. I'm not going to get back into this game by trying to sit in the lane. See Matt Yaman going for that steal onto the outpost. Funky just ditching it for now. Steal is going to happen, but there's still a lot of time for the outpost to get turned back the other way. Might get a sleep too. Matt Yaman going to get slept up, running through the mine. No, Bambino finds it. Going to go for the spin to follow up. But again, here comes the blast off. He just denies himself, and you're not finding the kill. There's not enough stun, but you do get the outpost turned back the other way, guaranteeing they get some XP at the very least. Do see two of the Dire Heroes rotating through the jungle too. Gonna try and steal the outpost back their way. And I think they're gonna get it as well. There is no stopping this. Matt Yaman coming with the TP in, but you gotta be careful. Jamie is there with the stun into that tree, and you don't have the blast off quite off cooldown yet. Manoy top is already used the ultimate. Bambino just popping his own. Shield not enough to save, but there's a nice stun from Nera. Does he want to keep chasing? The spin gonna get popped out. Nera knowing can just go for some right clicks. Gonna keep chasing too. The stun not gonna land. A nice mom pop there from Bambino. Just get him enough move speed to escape. And it's giving Dryden a little bit of space mid. This mid tier 1 is already gone. Nera essentially just taking that out as soon as possible. Nice mine there. Big fella able to find it. You also get the silence too. It's a DD on top of Matt Yaman, but doesn't want to keep going. See Jamie rotating a bit further over next to the outpost. They have that one too, so they could go for the slow. The slow is going to miss from the Sky Breath, but Jamie still finding the kill in the middle of the blast off. I mean, I think if you save the spear until the Techies is in the air, it cancels out the blast off, but it still goes on cooldown, if I remember correctly. Let me jump over to net worth here. Might see Nera drop again. Dryden just looking for a kill. Trolling around at least. Not going to find it though. Also find the kill on Rawl. Looks like that was just a nice rotation there from Jamie, big fellow. Couple of hits on this. This is a nice timing for Matt Yaman too to find some XP. So you have a little bit of a rough start. Roaming techies isn't exactly the quickest of ways to get into a Dota game. But some nice farm here for Jamie as well. Bottom, you died 3 times actually on the Lifestealer, and it's tough for a Lifestealer to stay in a lane with a strength hero. Not something you quite see too often. Still got to be careful too, because you do have that silence coming out from that Skywrath. All these trees are gone, so you can't hide in them. But I think they're about to grow back. I forget what the actual timing is. I think it's like 7 minutes. We'll see if they want to dive any further. Jamie does have the ult up, gets the stun. The trees are back, but he could just pop the ultimate yet again. Out comes the magic immunity, but can you lock the creeps in? Magic immunity already gone. I think Jamie could just turn this by popping the ult. You gonna jump back out. Does not have that magic immunity for another 8 seconds. I'm surprised they're not committing more to this. Is that wand still there? No, it is finally gone. Big fella doesn't have boots yet. Okay. So we'll see. Yaman, a cheeky little play there to put the mine in the, or right on the river. We'll spot out the Jug farming that jungle camp. Get a nice stun bottom. No, it missed. It went right through these trees. Missing the stun. I think that would have been enough to find a kill too, but you still don't have that ultimate on the Skywrath, so maybe not. It would have been close. And potentially they go for more. But Jamie's just content with farming up the creeps. Maybe you see a rotation down from a Bane that now has ultimate. I mean, the Fiend's Grip is going to come in handy here, especially if you're trying to kill a Lifestealer. There is no immediate stun, actually. They have 0 stuns other than... So it's Nera and the silence from the techies. Not looking great for their stun outlook. And on the other side, they definitely have a lot more control. The Spear from the Mars. You have some setup there with the Bane, too. And, I mean, that's your only stun. But it is a bit better than what Radiant is able to put out. And we also get a kill over Nera, finding a kill onto the Juggernaut, but you're going to die yourself here. The first Fiend's Grip, it's a nice silence to try and elongate the life, but you're not going to save him. Yu is running forward, trying to bring down the Bane, does find the revenge kill for his mid laner, but now Yu following himself, double kill for Big Fella. Nice tip there too. That's a level 7 Skywrath. A tip on a Matt Yaman. 4 kills in the bot lane. Nera being one of them is the biggest deal too, as Nera again having a similar story where he doesn't die for the first 15 minutes of the game. Again, not as great of a game because he did have 8 kills at this point on his Meepo. It's getting very much closer. We're getting into those bounty runes. See a couple being picked up. I think Manoy is going to find 2 of them. See a nice ult coming out too. There's so many bombs. Oh my god. This is so clowny. Oh my god. This is tough if you're playing a Lifestealer in this game. Or a Juggernaut. Like, you don't know what is safe. Bambino just getting annihilated. Nice sentry there too in the river, but it does get de-warded immediately. I can't believe it. Matt Yaman just like knows where Bambino wants to farm. Is getting the mines there to start too. He's going at another camp as well. 2 Bad Vipers actually already farmed this. And I think he's actually going to see him placing mines right now too. So they'll be smart enough to just be like, hey, maybe don't go farm this camp. Are a couple of mines there. I think it blocks too. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that definitely doesn't help. The fact that it does not block camps. They're going to try and find Big Fella top. Getting a decent ward out, but instantly de-warded. So Big Fella plans getting foiled there. Go for the slow. The dive underneath the tower. The silence going to miss. Nothing going top. For Nera's team, they've missed all of their initiation onto Big Fella. Now Big Fella can just throw out all the damage. Gonna take a little bit onto Manoy, almost popping the ult there. Kind of unfortunate. Put that on cooldown way too early.
Invisibility.
We'll see you still just sitting top. We do have another A alt flying top too, but I think it's going to miss over on the big fella. Yep. Could potentially just keep diving. They're going to go for it yet again. This time bringing Nera up with an Invisor and also the Shadow Blade. The Silence going to land. As well as the Dragon Slave from Nera. It's an easy kill. They get the stun. No, it's missed on the Jamie. The blink forward. You get a stun on a Nera, but they don't have vision. You go back underneath the tower. The spin, it's enough. The tower vision. What an ult from Jamie to keep Nera underneath that true sight. And try and find a couple of kills too. The mines being exploded. You can't really go any further. They're too afraid of the mines. And Nera dying yet again. No return for it. I mean, at the very least, you don't lose anything more either. Which does feel pretty good. Ural is having an okay game. Missed a couple of ALs. The ones that he's thrown top anyways, so he's missed out on some of the assists he really should be getting for some extra XP and gold. But, I mean, 333 isn't terrible. Is working on a 4-staff after this. Does have Tranquils up. 18 minutes.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But it's looking like this mid-tier 1 gonna fall. Dryden just completely happy with tanking it too. He's very tanky. Able to do this. Nera is gonna get spotted out. Walked underneath a sentry and into 2 kills they go. It's the Lifestealer. It's both cores. Positions 1 and 2 right back to back. Beautifully played there. Funky with a couple of sentries, and then Bambino just got enough to have the dust to find Nera. Might see Matt Yaman going for a silence. They do see the techies down here. They do have the Nightmare up as well. They know the mango tree. Sitting on top of this, Jamie able to cut it down. They also have a gem to spot out all of these wards. And this is a really early gem. This is ideally the timing you hit with it. Early gem on a tanky hero. Could see it going on Viper too. But into Alina, it's not as great, that pure damage. Able to deal quite a bit. I don't think I've ever seen a mid Lina actually work out. I think it's really hard to win with that hero. It's way too easy to kill that hero too. It's like if you're in any kind of wrong position, there's so many little mistakes that you can make playing this hero. Oh, what a spear, Jamie! Are you kidding me? From downtown. Complete 3-pointer right there, and they're going to find Nera yet again. There is no Shadow Blade. There's the Brain Sap, the stun over onto the Mars, elongating the life, but again, it's only elongating. It's a nice AA ult. It's not going to be enough to find any kills. And they're losing their base. Or, well, not quite the base. They might lose this tier 2 mid as well. They did take a tier 1 top as a countermeasure. But I really don't see how this turns the game into a positive one.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And well, back they go. They're taking their advantage. They don't want to throw this one away. They're showing, hey, when you don't get Meepo, we can easily win these games. Techies is not as cheesy of a hero. They're not going to find you top, just going for the TP out. Doesn't even need the magic immunity either. They're just fighting all of these mines. Oh, excuse me. I didn't take my nap today. Oh, he went the pupil skips. I'm surprised he doesn't keep the dragon skill, honestly. Funky has to be so careful here. Dryden just tanking that one up. There's 2 mines here as well. I think if he was paying attention, Matt Yaman could have just found a kill there. But look at all of these sentries in the bot lane too on the mini-map. This is just crazy. They have a gem too. Rawl's gonna find 2 of them at the same time. Well, Raw God, actually. That is a 2-for-1 special on sentry wards. Really raking in the coupons. And yep, they're gonna find the bottom tier 2. Did pop the fort a bit too early, I think, but they were losing mid to Nera at the same time. They might try and get a return kill. Nera having to pop the Shadow Blade and out. I don't think they're going to find this unless they just guess that he's walked over to those bounty runes. They actually are just going to go for the smoke potentially. Actually, the smoke only onto Funky. Bit too early, they say, but into Roche they go. You have a Juggernaut, as well as the Viper. They don't have a Slardar. Well, actually, the other team had a Slardar Meepo, so it fell in like 5 seconds. But this is still a pretty quick Roche. You're going to nice A ult into the center of that. It's on to 4, but where's the rest of your damage? Only the Abaddon is over here. Minoy might be able to find something. But nothing going for that right now. They're not even responding to this. Just giving it up. You still got Nera on, sort of on top. Actually, Bambino, even with those early deaths, is still farming just fine. 5, 3, and 2. Killed the Abaddon, what, like 3 times in top lane? So, farm coming up pretty easy, pretty simply for Bambino. See what he wants to try and find here. I think he still needs dust, honestly. Do get that early Roche. I'm surprised they're not making any more moves like sooner. And they did give the Aegis to Bambino too, so he can just pop an ult. If he gets screwed over by the ult, maybe they can use the Aegis. And still not fall on that Juggernaut. We're getting closer and closer to the Basher on him as well. You're still just farming up, working on what looks like an Agnums. See the Mars still on top of Nero, which is a little surprising. Like, your offlaner is on top of the Lina. This is definitely a slower game than last game, I think. Just gonna go out on a limb there and say this is a lot slower. It's the past few minutes here have essentially been really quiet. A couple of kills either way. They might find Rawl with the Atos too. Yeah, this is an easy one. But they're not gonna find Nera. Unfortunately, that's really the kill they need right now, too.
Maybe I'll have a nap.
See if Bambino can farm up a couple of items before the fight. That might be the plan, honestly. Jamie is going to be over here. This is kind of aggressive, since he does have that gem, but I mean, if you find Nera, you really don't care, but who is going to be your other rotation up? It's a Lifestealer and the Lina. Can Jamie get this solo? This is a death, though. I think he's just going to go for this. Potentially just going to use ult, and right now is the time to do it. Nope, not using it quite yet. Is going to pop in. There is that Deso hits 2, plus the Spear ultimate used. They have vision as well. Nera just gone, and no escape there. And now Dryden might be the next target, but there's no lockdown. Oh, no, not Dryden. I am way too tired for this right now. Oh, God. Anyways. Get Jamie blinking forward again. He does not have that ult, so they can't really go too aggressive right now. Might still be able to find something. There is a lot of mines right here, and I don't think they see them. Yep. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. So I see what's been happening the last few minutes. And it makes a lot of sense, I'm going to be honest. Minoy is able to pop the ult there, survive for now. But again, the Aegis is gone. There's the ultimate from the Bane. Great positioning from Funky. They're going to find the Abaddon afterwards, too. And again, this is where your lack of stuns really starts to hurt. Yep, this is what Matt Yaman has been doing for the last few minutes. Hasn't left the base at all, and it's completely been into just placing some mines outside those tier 3s. don't think they're really able to go and fight this, though. The silence completely missing from Matt Yaman. They may be able to just turn this. Agnum's popped on Nera, so that kill super easy, and I think Dryden's going to be the next one as well. Do they have enough knockdown? No, they don't. It's the nice ult from the bars, getting the stun onto Nera. Nera's just going to take down. There's no buyback. You trying to get something on the Dryden, but the healing ward. What timing, Bambino? Everybody is gonna live. What a play. Outside the Skywrath big fella, the only loser in this one. 12k gold lead for Radiant. That spear gonna miss. Not as ridiculous as that first one on the Techie's bottom. But those two, well, the Rack's gone in the mid lane, and now they're gonna see these mines too. Don't fall for this again. You have the gem. You have the gem. There they go. They see him. They see him. Easy game. Just hit a couple of them, and you're good. Oh no, they actually forced up. Yaman is still gonna find this. The tip from Nera too. Oh my god. The 4-staff from Raw. Oh my god. They're still gonna find the next tier 3, knowing that Nera is back up. They will back off. Bambino just going for the TP out. There was no cancel. Smartly, Jamie just backing to, not making the aggressive play. This is what are these games? These aren't like the cheesiest games I've ever seen, but I'm like, this is like as pub as it gets, and this is like the first week, so I guess that's kind of what you expect. This is essentially a pub for all of these teams because nobody scrims in this league. Like, none of these people have played with each other before. It's the first time. You know, you might as well just try and figure something out. Do you see Nera still trying to find at least some space on the map, making pretty good use of it too, as I did not expect that eggs to be up this soon. Definitely does work pretty well into that Viper, the pure damage. I feel like Lena's ult should literally just be pure damage by default, but it feels like Lena's ultimate should just be pure damage, to be honest. Like, the fact that Lion's Finger is, I think it still is anyways, I can't quite remember. There's going to be TP up, you're all just falling. There is the ult over on the Dryden, but you've gotten baited, son. And your support did it to you. You getting deleted by the Juggernaut. Unfortunately, Dire not going to find Nera. Unfortunately for their team too, Nera is going to be able to TP out. But you've lost 2 tier 3s. The mine's back up again. Still going to be careful how you approach this. There's a Kaya pipe up on Matt Yaman. Surprised he's not going into the eggs. I forgot Minefield sign like does nothing by default. That is too great. Oh, what? What? All right. I'm missing things now. I'm missing actual important things now. But that is a huge kill. All for Nera too. Jamie falling behind. Maybe they find Nera. They don't have the gem. They've lost the gem. I'm not sure who picked it up either. No, it was Manoy. They honestly just need to buy another one, I think. Maybe just put the gem in your fountain. Yeah, they do. And actually just put it on a courier. That might be kind of risky. Especially if you're using... I mean, they're not really going to be outside the base anyways, so... I mean, no worries there. Oh, Nera has the summit courier. Let's go. Best courier in the game. Is that a stolen arcane ring too? I think it is. Not actually look at that from last game. Yeah, it is. Mango tree already popped. They also have the spider legs on Bane, which is probably the best item for him. The repair kit's still down. See if they can find a kill. No, Funky getting the ult. They had vision. Is there a silence? Yes, there is. They get the Atos, but again, I don't think they have enough damage anymore. And coming out, the stun is going to hit. His toe was inside of it. Bambino gets the Abyssal. How was that a hit? I'm not sure that AoE is correct. That looked very close. Immediate buyback from Nera. How did that hit? How did that hit? That is crazy. I guess it's it's like a 2D AoE in a 3D game, so it looks really weird. But Nera dying because of it. And I think they're just gonna back up and go into Roche. There's really no other play at the moment. See if they want to go for a smoke up to try and contest this. They could go for it, I think. Do just need probably the smoke up on Yaral, maybe. But it's already too late. The cheese is going to be gone. Really, the only thing you can be happy about, that being all on cooldown for quite a bit, but they can wait just 30 seconds. Reigns is actually pretty crazy. What a funky dealer. Making the play of the game so far, forcing out the buyback from Nera, who's now way far behind two of the heroes, actually overtaking Mars as I speak. But still below Dryden, even though Nera won that mid lane. We're at a 19k gold lead for Bambino's team right now, and this is a fresh captain, not really drafting before this, brand new to this whole thing. Has of course played in CDL before, but captaining still brand new. This is a nice little mine pack right now. They do have another gem on top of Jamie, but you got to be careful of that 4-staff into instant death. Really no way to actually clear these. You don't have a way up into the base. Just slow over onto the Skywrath. You actually had to buy a Manta to deal with that as well, which does not feel great on a Lifestealer. Slow the stun. There's the mines pop too. This is a really early oh no, they got a kill onto the Skywrath actually. What? Am I going crazy? I did not see that at all. Well, that was strange. And with the Skywrath down, that's a lot of their damage gone. And we'll see how they want to approach this. There is one mine. They're able to save the creeps with it, at least for now. But they're going to be gone very quickly here. Still just hitting into that high ground tier 3. Trying to bring it down. This is the Deso used too. Up on Jamie. Up they go. There's no more mines left. The fort is going to be popped to sleep over onto the Abaddon. It's really like the most useful right now. You also have that Techies Lifestealer combo. They might get the sleep in. There's the stun coming out of the Bane. It does land onto Abaddon, taking quite a bit of damage there. Out comes the repair kit too, but I think they're still going to have enough to get through this. The Abyssal forward onto the Techies. Bambino doesn't want to commit for it though. Deciding, yeah, that's maybe not the greatest initiation in the world. Dryden now gonna tick down. No, the stun missed before they found the kill onto the Viper. A nice AL coming through too, but it missed everything, and they still have damage onto Nera. That's a dieback. The nice Mars ult onto 2 as well. Bambino just waltzing into it, able to get the kill over onto you, able to get the kill over onto Minoy as well. Might get rid of the Aegis, but maybe not. No, he's getting some lifesteal. Bambino's still alive. He's not going to die here. Abyssal double kill over onto the Techies, who was looking for the silence. Not able to get it. And Bambino still has Aegis. Finally ticks down Yaral to fall very next. And I think they're going to get this. Yep, the spear through. And it's very much looking like GG game 2. Just too much cheese. Yagan spoiled it. You can't do it 2 games in a row. Cheese does spoil after quite a while. I mean, it takes longer, but they didn't store it in the fridge, I guess. This is going to be 1-1 for a Scrim week, but some quite clowny games. Still enjoyable. This is CDL Season 5. As we get into it, Bambino, first-time captain. I can't remember if Nera is, but two pretty entertaining games. Meepo Game 1 and Techies Game 2. I don't know what's happening. Very strange picks here, but well played to both teams. It is 36-18. Look at that. 36-18 at 36-18. Very nice game there. Nera wins the mid lane, but Dryden ultimately wins the game. If you tuned in, thank you. I do also cast League of Legends, but I think they're in between seasons as well, so we'll see when I actually get to cast those. And anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'll try and cast every single week of CDL this season like I've done the last 2 seasons. So look forward to that. There's also League of Legends and MD2L action coming up as well. I think next Friday night or Saturday, I can't remember, Weekend Cup is going on for MD2L. So I'll probably be streaming that. So hope you enjoyed CDL Season 5. Looking forward to it.